Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy back at it again with another Street Beast commentary. We got some more set of fights coming up, and we got a special one too also as well coming up as well. So stay tuned for that. But right now we got another Street Beef MMA match. We got T Nasty going to C-Pack or something like that. Yeah, C-Pack. C-Pat don't know too much about. T-Nasty, I actually did a reaction to him a few times before. He a pretty decent fighter, man. He give it his all. Ain't no quitting this guy either, man. Like, he really do, like, go all out and, like, go out there and do what he has to do. I'm trying to remember who he had fought, but, I can't remember the guy's name. But I think he won, though, so they both, well, T-Nasty for sure. I know he's 155. I don't know what the other guy weight is or anything like that, but that's one thing that I always say, man. Like, these new guys, you never know. And then it's a whole nother thing when you out there and you're facing somebody who haven't been to the yard before, like you never seen them fight or anything. So T-Nasty got to be like on point throughout this whole fight, man, because this guy may have more grit than most guys he fought in Street Beef. So, you know, you got to be prepared for that. But other than that, man, I'm about to get into it, see what this man T-Nasty has learned and since his time being in Street Beef the first few times. But yeah, man, no more time wasting. Without further ado. Oh shoot.
5'11", T-Nasty, 150. I think it's gonna be
he damn near 6 feet.
Out here, it's a good show no matter what. So I'm ready to get 5'6".
Oh, okay. The other guy like 20 pounds more, 170. That's not bad.
It's gonna be a banger. Upgrade opponent in front of you.
I ain't gonna lie, the video is kind of low. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but and then we got construction going on in the background too, so excuse me for all that.
After a hard workout,
I'm outside with it,
Go to the link below
drinking my teas,
drinking my teas. Using our promo code. Shout out to our new channels. We got a couple of them. Street Beefs Plus, Street Beefs Unfiltered, and Street Beefs Plus. Go subscribe to all those for a bunch of different Street Beefs content. A lot of y'all are subscribed, but you didn't hit the bell. A lot of y'all are watching and ain't even subscribed. So subscribe.
Mine and
theirs.
theirs.
In this corner,
that's crazy. I never would have known that.
He is 1-1-1 in Satan's backyard. And in this corner, we got.
I don't know why I thought he was like 2-0.
Be safe, fellas. Fight hard.
But he's 1-1-1. 1-1-1. So 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw.
And listen to my commands. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Round 1, Street Beefs. Let's work.
Nice little small kick to the legs there. T-Nasty popping out the jab. The other guy coming out swinging, so he took the wiser choice in switching levels and taking him down. Try to alleviate some of that power from the heavier guy. What he don't want to do, he don't want to be in this guy's guard, so yeah, that's like the perfect position, because now the guy got to try a little bit harder to get that guillotine off. If T-Nasty could just stay calm and composed, he don't want to be here. He in the man's guard, and this is where that guillotine get real tight at. He got out of it. The guy blew his arms out. T-Nasty now raining down strikes. T-Nasty want to fix his position and try to get to his back. Yeah, like that. But try to be more controlled. He's trying to reverse him, but he ain't gonna be able to do it because he had his waist. Now he got the bigger guy on top. And he nice reversal, nice sweep. T-Nasty on top now, trying to rain down strikes. Going down strikes. T-Nasty need to get a hook in so that way he's able to better control that body. Without those hooks, he's gonna be falling all over the place. There's gonna be a whole bunch of reversals and stuff going on. T-Nasty trying to fight the arms. That's what he need to do as well too. He need to try to gain some kind of control of the man's arms. Cause it seems like he can go for an arm bar here. But I don't think he's gonna have enough time to work with 30 seconds. Cause he got an arm bar, but he's not in the right position. He ain't gonna be able to pull it off unless he like modify it in some sort of way. But right now his legs just tangled up in his legs and it ain't really got much room to do anything. Big guy end up on top. Yeah. Decent round, nice round of grappling. when it comes to some grappling exchanges, I can't necessarily tell like who won. But I don't know. That exchange was probably pretty even. I think what T Nasty would want to do is probably try to keep it standard up for the most part, because it seemed like the big guy just gonna do nothing but just throw off strikes. So you want to keep it standing up and try to like throw off strikes of his own and like try to switch it up for the newer guy. Newer guy, he might be much more of a wrestler, so he might not be that good on the stand up. Nice little slip from him though. He need some space. You don't want this big guy getting too close, because then that'll happen. He'll end up getting taken down. Need to work on his foot movement a little bit. The big dude stacking up on his legs, trying to gas out his legs. If he had enough space, I would advise been like try to go in for like a sweep, because he got the leg right there. If he can bring his other leg around, because it looked like he got the arm on the far side. If he could bring his far leg around, he would have had like an arm bar there. But it seemed like he's trying to get like a triangle guard going. Guy stacking up on him again. If T Nasty could like thrust his hips and push the buddy back while holding on to his leg, he'll end up and out. Oh, he's not out here. So yeah, they back up. Nice body shot on the exit. Yeah, see the heavier guy. I'm not saying like he don't got no hands to throw with, but it don't seem like he's comfortable striking. T Nasty kind of want to like keep the battle a standing up one, because this guy here, all he need to do is get in close. And he is a shorter guy too, so his base, his frame of grappling would be more better, because he's working from a short, stature. And there he goes with the slam into the side control, the big slam in the side control. T Nasty need to work on getting those hips out, sprawling a little bit better. Funny camera view. Man, I gotta love the corners, man. I be seeing a lot of semi-professionalism coming from them. They be doing good stuff, saying some good advice. Like I said, I can't really hear this video for some reason. It's a little low. Yeah, the shorter guy tries to go for the looping lead punch. Nice entry. Yeah, that's a lot of times what those grappler guys like to do. They like to throw off one strike just to get close enough to grab him. And once that ends, they'll try to work from there. Nice knee from T Nasty. Yeah, they like to work from that position, try to get off that grapple. What T Nasty need to do, he need to switch out to the outside, so that way he don't get backed up against the cage, because I think that's what allows this guy to get a lot of his takedowns, him being backed up. If he can like sprawl out with his hips far back, then he could have prevented that. I think they're both gassed though, is what it is. Yeah, they both seem a little gassed. The wrestler guy seems like he got a little bit more in the tank though. T Nasty need to try to work from here and try to start and get up. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. It may be just 20 pounds, man, but just from 155 from the 170, man, that's like 20 pounds of like body mass that you gotta, 20 more pounds of body mass that you gotta try to reverse and flip out of. C-Pat on top. Trying to go for something, but T Nasty ended up getting on top. T Nasty need to try to rain down strikes and get a finish from here, because I think the second round, I'll probably give it to C-Pat, maybe. Only because he keeps getting the takedowns and he's dictating where the fight take place. Every time they grapple, it seems like they always end up on the ground with C Nasty in a better position. Yeah. I don't know how you judge that one. Excuse me. That was a good fight, though.
Hey, that was for my girl.
Yeah.
I love you, Kay. Mom, that was to prove you wrong. Love you too, though.
Don't do that, moms. You gotta believe in your son. When he say he's gonna do something, he's able to do it without getting hurt. Cause I'm pretty sure that's what that discussion was about. Probably about, oh, I don't want you to go in there. You might get hurt and blah 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 blah. Moms, you know they care. But yeah, he ended up coming out with the dub on that one. It wasn't the craziest fight I seen, but it was a hard, grueling fight one though, man. T Nasty was I think like his best thing that he could have done in that fight was probably keep it standing. If he would have kept it standing, then it wouldn't have been as bad. He gotta work more on his conditioning, his cardio and stuff, and work on takedown defenses like sprawls and stuff. Even try to work on like get-ups and sweeps and stuff, or reversals from being taken down and stuff. Because I feel like that's probably what ended up losing him the fight. The guy was obviously a little bit more aggressive in the grappling game, and that's like one of my things too, man. Like but my first fight was against a grappler, and it seemed like it's like a lot of grapplers that be like really grapple heavy that like to be out there. So it's kind of like you gotta kind of like be prepared for that kind of thing in a sense. So yeah, if anything, I would say like take up some wrestling, take up some jiu-jitsu, some BJJ, and try to get an understanding of how the ground game works, so that way you can better position yourself, get up out of certain positions, and even just not get in those positions, period, with the sprawling and stuff. And then I feel like what his corner should have been telling him, like take up more of a sprawl and brawl, kind of like a game plan or whatever it is, meaning that you'll brawl on the feet, but when it comes to them shooting for a takedown, you'll sprawl out and get right back up. Don't engage them on the ground, like keep it on the feet. Because it seemed like C-Pac, his strength was in his grappling. He was already the shorter guy. His hands, I didn't really get a chance to see too much of to be able to tell or give proper criticism. Although I do have some for him, but it just seems like with that kind of, with going against that kind of fighter, you want to be better suited to know that you're able to kind of like get up from any position if you may find yourself in it or whatever the case may be. So I think the sprawling ball tight, it would have worked best for T Nasty. As for C-Pad, like I said, like work on more of his combinations, throwing more strikes. Seemed like he got the conditioning, just work on that a little bit more, get the stamina up. Work on some combinations so that way you can make it a little bit easier on yourself when it comes to entering into the grappling exchanges or whatever the case. It seemed like his takedowns and everything else was on point or whatever the case from there. And I mean, other than, what I already stated, it doesn't seem like he did too bad. Just work on, both guys need to work on their conditioning. That's a one. But yeah, both guys seem like they was out there ready and whatnot. Like I said, man, T Nasty, do more groundwork, try to get in more of the grappling exchanges and try to understand that better. And the other guy, the opposite, try to understand the stand-up game a little bit more better. Try to do a little bit more boxing or kickboxing classes or whatever the case may be. But other than that, overall, it was a pretty good fight. Can't complain. It was a pretty good fight. But other than that, man, it's been your boy Kid Savage, back at it again with another Street Beats commentary. I'm out.
Overman, I got bitches just like Perkins, yeah, they 30 but they 10. And I got a gold digger that can't dig it like Forens. Contract